They intended to sell Blockbuster, their company, but the CEO of Blockbuster broke out in fits of laughter. The same Blockbuster, which had earlier towered above them like a mountain, was compelled to submit a few years later, as history attests. Greetings once more, audience. This is the tale of 1997, a year that saw a rise in online commerce. Though Jeff Bezos was making money online selling anything from cat food to baseball bats, Mark had a ton of ideas that Reed Hastings didn't find appealing. Reed wanted to launch an online business where clients would find them just once and would then return time and time again. After exchanging concepts for several months, they eventually hit upon one: video cassettes. Video cassettes were the only kind of entertainment available at the time. On weekends, people would visit the closest Blockbuster location, spend hours choosing their preferred film, and then rent it. There was also a fine in place if the video recording wasn't returned on time. Reed Hastings was facing a $40 punishment from Blockbuster for returning a video cassette late at the time they came up with this idea.
Reed thought that the idea of renting movies online may be successful and that there was a pressing need for reform in this market. However, the problem was that each videotape weighed a lot and sending them by mail would be expensive. Additionally, there was a chance that the tapes would break in transit, resulting in further losses. This posed a serious issue. Even before their new internet firm launched, Mark and Reed could immediately see it would fail. A tech magazine introduced them to DVD technology, which they discovered for the first time a few weeks later. Compared to video cassettes, it was significantly lighter and less expensive, and shipping it would be much more feasible. Reed Hastings believed that renting movies on DVDs would be more profitable than renting them on video cassettes. And thus Netflix was born, a business concept in which users would choose movies online and have the DVDs shipped right to their homes. For customers' convenience, a pre-paid return envelope would be shipped with the DVDs, making the return process simple. Though Mark and Reed didn't have the necessary funds to begin, the premise was straightforward. Somehow, they were able to furnish a low-cost workplace using inexpensive folding tables and used furnishings. Workers were employed at minimal pay, with the understanding that, should the company prosper, they would be entitled to shares. They opened the website to the public at precisely 9 o'clock a.m. and added a bell that would ring for each new order. When the bell rung for the first time, it was Mark who placed the initial order. The bell rang again a minute later, and this time it was a legitimate customer. 137 orders were received, far more than they had anticipated. And there would have been many more orders given that high traffic caused the website to go offline for several hours. They understood that in order to stop the website from crashing frequently, they had to fix the problems. Sales of DVD rentals were only $11,000 because the majority of consumers purchased DVDs outright rather than renting them. Customers were offered the choice to rent the DVD for $4 or purchase it for $25. Since a single DVD could be rented more than once and still result in a profit as long as it wasn't damaged, Mark and Reed wanted more people to use their rental service. They were well aware that the only reason they could sell DVDs was because there was no one else in the industry. After a few weeks, they received a call from Amazon. Having previously proven his hegemony in the online book industry, Jeff Bezos now sought to take control of the DVD sector. But instead of selling DVDs, Mark and Reed preferred to rent them, so they turned it down and carried on creating their own company, which eventually evolved into Netflix. They started advertising campaigns, but they were a complete failure. Because the coupon code was printed outside of DVD player boxes rather than inside, the promotion that provided 10 free DVD rentals was a failure. This implied that the promo code may be used even in the event that a DVD player was not purchased. It proved to be an expensive error. At the same time, Bill Clinton and White House intern Monica were embroiled in a scandal at Amazon that resulted in legal proceedings wherein Clinton's infidelity was established and he was dismissed from office. The fact that everyone in America was searching for footage of this court case had an additional impact on their promotion. The promotion, as anticipated, backfired and did more harm than good. Blockbuster, on the other hand, carried on with its business through physical locations and didn't see the need for a small internet company because to its existing position. Reed and Mark carried on with their mail-order DVD rental business, fully committed to making Netflix a success. At last, they arranged a meeting with Blockbuster's CEO. The CEO first listened to their proposition in silence before requesting what they wanted. At once, Reed Hastings declared $50 million. The CEO of Blockbuster laughed out loud at this. Blockbuster didn't seem to be interested in Mark and Reed, so they had to walk away empty-handed. Blockbuster attempted to launch its own DVD by mail service later on, but it was already too late. It was already too late when they attempted to break into the video-on-demand VOD business, which allowed movies to be streamed straight online without the inconvenience of DVDs. The first streaming website in history had already been published by Netflix and was operational. Panicked, Blockbuster started making snap judgments that hurt the company's bottom line. Customers eventually stopped coming to Blockbuster, and the business could no longer compete. Netflix, however, was expanding quickly. It serves as a reminder that people who oppose change frequently lose out, and someone else enters the market to take their place. This also happened to Nokia, which let other businesses pass them by because it was unable to keep up with technical improvements. Currently, Netflix employs thousands of people worldwide, with yearly sales of about $19 billion and a valuation of over $288 billion. The remaining Blockbuster locations are frequented by nostalgic customers looking to revisit the past. We sincerely hope you liked this InCoding US video. Remember to like and share. We appreciate your kind words, and we hope to see you in the upcoming fantastic video.